Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we arrived at the Elders, looking to destroy them for the Rakaticans? Led by the One, who came here to devour them and learn the secrets that it would take to enter the temple, and thus gain the knowledge they needed in order to conquer this world. Upon arriving at the Elders, we were able to communicate with them. They had a holographic image out front, and they allowed us access. Therein, upon talking with them, we learned that they too had talked with Revan earlier, and that Revan had sought their help in entering the temple, and in return would destroy the Star Forge, so that its powers would not be used by anyone else in the future. So thus we learned we lied to both groups, as we didn't return to the One, and we also did not destroy the Star Forge, but instead activated it. The Rakatas there were rather angry at us, but were willing to believe that we were not the same person if we performed a task to prove it to them. Go back to the One and rescue their scout that they had captured, because they would undoubtedly torture him to get the secrets of what it would take to enter the temple and or breach the Elders' Enclave, and then kill him afterwards. We did manage to get into the back to the One, and we defeated him and all the Rakatas there in combat. A fun little fight that. We also found parts to repair our hyperdrive, which we're going to do right now. The hyperdrive has been repaired and is functioning properly. Alright. Now our task is to go back to the Rakatas and let them know that we did indeed save their scout. Actually, their scout fled the One shortly after we rescued him. We defeated every single other enemy on the way there, so there was nothing probably going to waylay him out of there, other than the Rancor beasts that we've seen wandering around. And now we're going back to them because we want to see if they will make good on their word to us, with them believing that we are not the same person who arrived here many years ago. So I think we'll bring... We'll bring Zalbar because he's got to be leveled up, and we'll bring T3 for this. Alright, Zalbar, so to start with you, you get 3 points. We'll take Treat Injury, Awareness, and Demolitions. For your feats, there is nothing that you need at this point. Since we took 1 point, there's nothing that well... We could take +1 to Demolitions. I'm going to grab Improved 2-Weapon Fighting for him. Actually, I'm probably not going to even use Zalbar. Let's just take this. If we do find a really good two-handed weapon, we'll give it to him, if it's double-bladed. For T3, let's level you as well. Repair, Security, Awareness. Actually, it should be Demolitions I improve. That's fine. And for feats... Wow! There is nothing I need for feats either. We'll give you more hit points, T3. Make you a little bit of a tank, I suppose. Computers, Demolitions. I probably don't need Awareness. Okay, and yeah, I don't think we'll take Zalbar with us. I'm sorry, everyone. So hold on a second. Let's go back to the map. Party selection and Zalbar. We're gonna leave you behind. And I think we should bring combat-oriented people with us. Let's bring Jolie and Canderous with us. All right, and we can talk about some random stuff on the way back to them. So I don't remember anything about the temple. Like, I'm racking my brain. I got nothing. The only thing I can still vaguely remember is the very final battle on either the Leviathan or the Star Forge that takes place. I think we will be So I'm also mentioning all this because I want you guys to know what I know, since I'm thinking about it actively at the moment. I think we fight Bastila in the temple, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think she does get turned to the dark side. I don't remember if we have to kill her here though. I don't think I will do that if it comes down to it. If I'm able to turn her back to the light side. It's not even that I particularly care if Bastila is dark or light side. It's that, however, that's not her personality is such that she does seem to believe in what the dark side, the light side teaches, and she probably suffers from the same. Will be suffering from the same fate Juhani suffered from, which is now that she's evil, she's all in on the evil, right? There's no, even though there's this bar here, which represents the fact that light side, dark side is a meter, and that you can be a little bit dark side or a little bit light side. That's not the way the NPCs in this world behave. That's not the way it works for them. It's either one side or the other. It's a switch that gets flipped. And the moment you're evil, you're kicking puppies and murdering babies. And the moment you're good, you're giving away everything to everyone who asks for it. There's no middle ground. There's no room for any gray in a world of light and dark. Or apparently not in this one, so. I don't remember the writing for this game being that, well, I feel like a better way to phrase it, one-sided, but it certainly seems to be the case. I would have thought there would have been a great amount more nuance here. Thankfully, though, we don't have to manage any of our companions, their individual, what's the word I'm looking for? Favor? Affection levels? Like we do in some other BioWare games. Like, oops, I don't want that. I want Master Valor.
What?
Candaris, we're gonna power shot. We're gonna rapid shot a bunch. John, actually, we're then going to disengage because that affliction totally didn't work, and we're gonna lightsaber throw twice, and then you're gonna fight.
Yes. Die!
Oh, we got another one coming. So the throw lightsabers seem to stun it.
What?
Which is fantastic because that's exactly what I want to do.
Sure.
So if I and Jolie can just alternate lightsaber throws.
Oh, this is good.
Yep, we'll keep it from ever reaching us. Well done, guys. Easiest 1,100 experience points we've earned yet. A lot easier than the stupid sand people were out on the Dune Sea. My God. Alright, so here we are. I'll wait to talk about more random stuff until we actually are inside. Actually, we're also going to talk with the with the Ratakas about their history. I'm very curious if I was right and their empire did indeed span quite a bit of the galaxy at one point. Oh, okay. Just let us walk right in. I guess that makes sense since their scout did report back to them. So, now will you help me? They don't quite trust us yet, so they're going to go and talk and make up their minds. A good amount of darkness, just enough to let us know quite some time passed during their deliberations.
Tolpatapon gualiagando de nada chocho. Cachicho ita audonga. Taconjostak miki grabber mogo. Cachicho ita audonga. Tolpatapon gualiagando de nago chocho. Tonghai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpatapon gualiagando de nada chocho. Cachicho ita audonga.
Interesting. I wonder why they lost the ability to use the Force then. Looks like we'll be working together then.
Taconjostak miki grabber mogo. Cachicho ita audonga. Tolpatapon gualiagando de nago chocho. Tonghai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpatapon gualiagando de nada chocho.
Why do I have to go in alone?
Taconjostak miki grabber mogo. Cachicho ita audonga. Tolpatapon gualiagando de nago chocho. Tonghai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpatapon gualiagando de nada chocho.
Well, when I'm ready, I will go into the temple alone then.
Rondi haudonga kuhongavi. Wala kumbes. Cheng palamuli ton king ba nokonke.
I'll be back when I'm ready to enter the temple.
Rondi haudonga kuhongavi. Cachicho ita hodonga. Yin kin kuno ba bulira chikun.
Okay, we're not bringing any companions with us when we go in there then. Before we say yes, I would like to learn more about their history. If nothing else, because I've forgotten all of it. I don't remember how they fell from grace a long time ago. Rather, how their empire collapsed. How did it collapse? Why did it collapse? I'm curious about this, so I would like to see their elder who knows this information. I guess it's this guy.
Rondi haudonga kuhongavi. Wala kumbes. Cheng palamuli ton king ba nokonke.
You know me?
Cachicho ita hodonga. Yin kin kuno ba bulira chikun. Taconjostak miki grabber mogo. Cachicho ita haudonga. Tolpatapon gualiagando de nago chocho. Tonga busha uneno. Wanga kumbiske. Ba mulera. Chunyon tun chichi ite tuana. Cabe volpe molche komana.
Well, what are you doing?
Hakunche kopa. Jeno mulera. Keng paja slemo tuana.
Yes, why do you have these prisoners?
Rondi haudonga kuhongavi. Wala kumbes. Cheng palamuli ton king ba nokonke. Cachicho ita hodonga. Yin kin kuno ba bulira chikun. Tuniporo. Rana prata dom kasercha. Hachu apenke.
What happened?
Taconjostak miki grabber mogo. Cachicho ita haudonga. Tolpatapon gualiagando de nago chocho. Rondi haudonga kuhongavi. Wala kumbes. Cheng palamuli ton king ba nokonke. Tonghai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpatapon gualiagando de nada chocho. Cachicho ita audonga. Cachicho ita hodonga. Yin kin kuno ba bulira chikun.
Interesting. The Force was so intertwined with their technology that when they lost the ability to wield it, they lost the ability to control all the races they subjugated, and they were eventually overthrown. I guess they had no backups. Like, no, by that I mean they had no technology that could match that of their Force melded powers. It must have taken a rather long time for the Force to eventually... I'm sorry. They must have been using these technologies for a rather substantial amount of time that they had never considered if the Force would eventually leave them as a race. Yeah, I guess it's like you make like a backup of your database, and after 40 years, no one's used it, no one has the tools to even operate it any longer, and you don't know why you even have it, because there's been no problems with anything else you've been using. So you eventually get rid of it. And then a week later, suddenly all your current systems have a glitch or a bug which gets introduced or gets corrupted, and you've lost all that information. But you can't go back to what you lost. You deleted it. You no longer had it. and or have it any longer, rather. And so that's the end of you at that point. That was a really awkward way to try to phrase that. I didn't do it properly at all. Let's just move on, Jim. So, no Rakata can use the Force.
Takumjostak Miki Grabber Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tonghai Wam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongualia Gando de Nara Chocho. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Rondi Haudonga Kuhongabi. Wala Kumbes. Cheng Palamuli Tong King Ba Nokonkek. Takumjostak Miki Grabber Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tolpa da Bongualia Gando de Nago Chocho.
You're trying to rebuild your genetic structure.
Takumjostak Miki Grabber Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tolpa de Bongualia Gando de Nago Chocho.
Heritage. You mean the temple?
Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Yin Kin Kuno Ba Mulira Chikun. Tonghai Wam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongualia Gando de Nara Chocho. Kachicho Ita Haudonga.
Oh, okay. I don't know how the Republic and the Sith would see you.
Mocha Shak Pangpang. Yin Kin Kuno Ba Mulira Shakon.
This time, perhaps we can redeem ourselves in the eyes of the galaxy and become a force for good. How close are you to finishing your research?
Takumjostak Miki Grabber Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tolpa de Bongualia Gando de Nago Chocho. Moga Shaponka. Bola Wala Chekne. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Yin Kin Kuno Ba Mulira Chikun.
The One? What's special about him?
Tonghai Wam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongualia Gando de Nara Chocho. Rondi Haudonga Kuhongabi. Wala Kumbes. Cheng Palamuli Tong King Ba Nokonkek. Takumjostak Miki Grabber Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Yin Kin Kuno Ba Mulira Chikun.
Is there... I don't know if your eugenics program is a good thing.
Rondi Haudonga Kuhongabi. Wala Kumbes. Cheng Palamuli Tong King Ba Nokonkek. Tonghai Wam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongualia Gando de Nara Chocho. Takumjostak Miki Grabber Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tolpa de Bongualia Gando de Nago Chocho. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Yin Kin Kuno Ba Mulira Chikun. Ako Chekopa. Jena Mulira Keng Paja Slemo Pontuana.
What do you know about the temple?
Rondi Haudonga Kuhongabi. Wala Kumbes. Cheng Palamuli Tong King Ba Nokonkek. Tukning Tachokun. Nemolira Best. Tako Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Yin Kin Kuno Ba Mulira Chikun. Ako Chekopa.
No, thank you for your time.
Mocha Shak Pangpang.
Interesting. So I suppose if we find any information, they would like to have it. You've discovered that the Elders are researching their genetic history of their people in an attempt to make them Force-sensitive again. They believe that this will allow them to peacefully re-enter galactic society. They think that there may be information stored in the temple that could help them. I'm not going to search these people's wicker bins. They can keep them, even though I know they're not going to mind at all. So that wasn't the one who would tell us about the history of their race, though.
Mocha Shak Pangpang. Yin Kin Kuno Ba Mulira Shakon.
Part of me's tempted to skip it, if only because I think most of you guys will find it boring to listen to this. Especially because you're not hearing them talk about it in the English language, but rather the Rakata language, which is not easily understood if you're just listening to this video. But I would like to find and talk to him, so we're going to try to do that. I'm going to make the assumption he's not down there. This is probably structured the same as the other enclave had been. And it's just probably a long hallway that leads to nothing. So we'll just walk this way. And hope that their lead researcher, obviously their history teacher basically, is in one of these rooms. Are you him? No. Crap! Okay, are you him? No! Okay, I don't know where he is, then. Darn it. Okay, we'll check this room really quick. Maybe we'll find him in here. You know, we'll probably find the information inside the temple if we don't find it here. I would imagine that computer that these people have hinted at probably has that information. Oh, but here is their keeper. Alright, so we'll talk with him since we're here.
Rondi Haudonga Kuhongabi, Wala Kumbes, Cheng Palamuli Tong King Ba Nokongkek.
I'm sorry, I don't remember you.
Kachicho Ita Hodonga. Yin King Kuno Ba Mulira Chikun. Takonjostak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tolpa de Bongwalia Gando de Nago Chocho. Moga Shaponka, Bola Wala Chekne.
I wish I could remember, but I don't. I'm sorry. Look at the bright side. We can have all those discussions again.
Rondi Haudonga Kuhongabi, Wala Kumbes, Cheng Palamuli Tong King Ba Nokongkek.
Well, let me start by asking my questions then.
Tong Haiwam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongwalia Gando de Naga Chocho. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tonga Bumsha Umneno. Wanga Kumpiske. Bamulera. Chunyon Tun Gigi Itetuana. Cabe Volpe Molche Komana.
Tell me about the beginnings of the Rakata Empire.
Takonjostak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tolpa de Bongwalia Gando de Nago Chocho. Rondi Haudonga Kuhongabi. Wala Kumbes. Cheng Palamuli Tong King Ba Nokongkek. Tong Haiwam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongwalia Gando de Naga Chocho. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Yuma Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Yin King Kuno Ba Mulira Chikun. Slimo Putona. Ronde Haudonga Kuhongabi. Takonjostak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tolpa de Bongwalia Gando de Nago Chocho.
Tell me about the tribe of elders.
Takonjostak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tolpa de Bongwalia Gando de Nago Chocho. Tong Haiwam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongwalia Gando de Naga Chocho. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Takonjostak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga.
Do you know how to disable the disruptor field that caused my ship to crash?
Tong Haiwam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongwalia Gando de Naga Chocho.
Let me ask you something else.
Tonga Bumsha Umneno.
How did the Rakata Empire collapse?
Takonjostak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tolpa de Bongwalia Gando de Nago Chocho. Tong Haiwam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongwalia Gando de Naga Chocho. Takonjostak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tolpa de Bongwalia Gando de Nago Chocho. Tong Haiwam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongwalia Gando de Naga Chocho. Takonjostak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tolpa de Bongwalia Gando de Nago Chocho.
One more question.
Tonga Bumsha Umneno.
Can you tell me about the Star Forge?
Takonjostak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tolpa de Bongwalia Gando de Nago Chocho. Tong Haiwam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongwalia Gando de Naga Chocho. Takonjostak Miki Grabel Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tong Haiwam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongwalia Gando de Naga Chocho.
Thank you for your time. I will go now.
Rondi Haudonga Kuhongabi.
I don't agree with the Rakata at all. I don't necessarily think the Star Forge is evil. I don't understand why they're calling it that. It's... I don't know. It strikes me as being, like, kind of similar to the Triforce. I mean, it's a MacGuffin. It's what we're after for the reasons because we're after it. But it's up to the wielder or user of the Star Forge. Unless it twists the person's mind towards evil. But it doesn't sound like that's what it does. It sounds like it... I'm imagining the Starforge is harnessing the power of the sun that we saw it hanging over in order to rapidly create spacecraft, similar to, I suppose, Halcyon 6, and how that starbase was able to produce ships by feeding it matter. I think this is what the Starforge does. That doesn't make it evil, it makes it a tool, and the tool is not evil. It's only the person who wields it that could be. Alright, well, let's go ahead and enter that temple.
Tonga bunsha uneno.
I want to enter the temple now.
Takonjostak Miki Grabber Mogo. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Tolpa de Bongwalia Gando de Nago Chocho.
There's Dark Jedi in the temple. How did they get in there?
Tonghai Wam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongwalia Gando de Naga Chocho. Kachicho Ita Haudonga. Yin King Kunoba Mulira Chikun. Tonghai Wam Chichi Yumalitha Ag Inko Tu. Tolpa da Bongwalia Gando de Naga Chocho.
Alright. We to go there. They'll prepare for their ritual. And we must enter alone. A part of me is kind of hoping that they bring the ritual information with them and that the rancor beasts kill them there. And then we perform the ritual ourselves and we actually go in with the people behind me. Because I really don't want to go in there alone. Not if there's Dark Jedi there. I didn't take Force Immunity on Jun, although I am using a bio stabilizer implant to be immune to mind affecting and poison. Although it occurs to me, I don't know if I think mind affecting means all Jedi powers as well, but I'm not sure if that's actually accurate. Actually, Jedi powers would be the wrong way to phrase it. I think it makes me immune to being statist, for example, or probably not choked though. We probably can be choked, but I don't think we can be slowed. I don't think we can be statist. But everything else, I think, can affect us. I suspect that this implant is mostly used for things like concussive grenades. Or things that would otherwise incapacitate us. In that way. Things like a spider grenade. What are they called again? Wow, spider grenade, Tim. Holy crap. Where was that from? City of Villains. Oh my god, it has been a long time. The adhesive grenades, that's what they're called. So there were those pillars. That makes me think, oh, okay, no, they are totally there. Alright. I thought we might be able to interact with those pillars to get inside somehow, but apparently that's not going to be the case. Alright, well, let's see what this is all about then. I suppose, just as before, by the way, when we're finally up there, we don't have to destroy the Starforge. Maybe we could harness its power to build another fleet. Oh, okay. We're not even going to be allowed to enter the temple if we have any companions with us.
Batu Conchi, Yutuka Halua, Kuya Mi Juice, Kuchitana. Yinkin Kunoba, Molena Chico, Tonghai Tung Conching, Nebobo Jemata, Nepon Nash. Manama Tota, Akoji Gratong Bola, Jeshua Konatong, Chong King no Pangpa, Mola Reconquile, Conquile no Ba. Watatime Yokola Unko Molare Tuniporo Rana Prata Don Kaserja Hachu Apenke.
Wait, you can't go in there alone.
I have to go in there alone. It's the Rakata tradition.
We have had a premonition. The Force has given us a vision. There is great danger within the temple. We cannot let you face it alone.
You might be walking into a trap. Maybe Malak himself is waiting inside. Even if he isn't, that temple will be crawling with Dark Jedi. You'll need all the help you can get.
Hakucheko, General King Pajat Slemopotuana.
Jolie, you can't come. The Rakata won't allow it.
Your destiny, maybe the fate of the entire galaxy, could be forever changed inside that temple. I'm not about to let you face that alone. Not after my premonition. There's a reason I had that vision.
Jolie speaks for both of us. You must enter the temple, but we must go with you.
So you just tell that guide of yours to do whatever he has to do to get us all inside the temple.
Well, I'm not going in alone after all. Lower the shields.
Moja Haudonga Yakulki, Kacheska to Punta Casa Bubaka.
I don't know what he said, but it sounds like your guide's being stubborn. We don't have time for this. The Republic fleet is on the way, and we're stuck on this planet until we deactivate that disruptor field. You have to convince him to get us inside that temple.
I cannot destroy the Star Forge alone. They must come with me into the temple.
Conticha Nai, Molira Aswaktorong Onipotaga, Wanaga Conteze. Achuta, Wanga Kumbis Dorbeki Kunya.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to take a while? Still, we better stay ready. As soon as those shields go down, we have to get inside the temple.
Manama Tota, Akuji Gratong Bola, Jeshua Konatong. John King no Pampa, Mora le Conquile. Conquile no Pa. Watatime, Yokola, Unko, Molare.
Go, go, go!
Lord Malak, the preparations are nearly complete. Every day the Star Forge adds more ships to our fleet. It is operating at nearly 300% of our projections. The fleet is assembling around the Star Forge and awaits your instructions.
Patience, Commander. My new apprentice is nearly ready. Once Bastila joins her battle meditation to our enormous fleet, we shall be invincible. Then we shall begin our final conquest of the core worlds, and the Republic will be crushed forever.
As you wish, Lord Malak.
I don't know. I think Raziel pulled off that no lower jaw a bit better than Malak's pulling it off. I wonder how he lost his lower jaw. Alright, well, we're not even going to try that front door. I'm going to make the assumption it's locked. And let's go this way to start. I'm assuming there'll be a series of tests that we need to solve. We'll avoid all doors at the moment and get a good feel for how big this place is. Oh, hello. Patrol droids. So if there's droids, then we made a fantastic decision.
Yes.
Having Jun be spec'd to destroy droids. Come on, let's get this one too. Alright, come on. Let's go all the way around this temple. We'll clear the outskirts of all these droids, assuming that there's more of them. And it just occurs to me, I don't have anyone who's able to set mines or deactivate them. I'm not good with demolitions. And neither are Juhani or Jolie. Alright, let's stop. Let's use Master Speed. We'll get another improved energy resistance.
And you need?
Wow, you guys are really far behind, Jun. Oh, it was just Jolie who was really super far behind everyone else, because of course he would be. Okay.
What?
Let's get it. And they're both together. That's the best formation. Ooh, Sith Assault Droid. And a Dark Jedi. Alright, I'll take care of that.
What is it?
Oh, you poor Jedi.
What?
You are statists. That sucks for you.
What?
Sorry, girl. You picked the wrong day to come down here and overlook the beautiful horizon here. Okay, so there's the temple. And we know this is where the South security computer is. So let's go ahead and break down this door and gain access to it. While you're doing that, let's use Master Speed. We'll use a Master Valor.
Your
Yes?
wish?
John, I didn't say stop doing that. Hello, Sith Alokite. Acolyte. Alokite? Let's go ahead and
What
afflict you.
Is it?
That actually stuck, poor guy, so he's as good as dead.
Yes?
Your wish?
Alright. Oh! They have searchable remains on themselves. Credits for all the good that will do us. Alright, Jun. You thankfully have a ton of computer use, so we don't need T3 here for this. Slice into the computer, and let's look at all these rooms and try to destroy all the Sith we can, or robots, through this computer. We have 89 computer spikes and 105 parts, so I don't think we're going to have too much trouble doing all of this. We'll download the area schematic to start. View. We've already... Actually, we don't... The north corridors and south corridor are probably both clear now. Yeah, we don't need to do anything with those. Obelisk corridor? Gun turrets. We can destroy those without too much effort. Go back to... There's 4 of them? Yeah, we'll leave those alone. Prototype droid command room. There's no one in there. Return to the override menu. Armory? That's the exterior. Unlock the security door. And the interior? A single Sith. I'm not worried about a single Sith. Return to the override. How about the west guard post? Those won't be difficult to kill either. Let's return to the override system. East guard post? I'll want those shields down. Oh, but I can't bring them down. Corrupt the prototype droid targeting program then for 5 spikes. Oh, access denied. Computer slice failed. Spikes rejected. So we can't... Wow, we didn't actually make the computer skill check. South security computer room? That's us. Don't kill us. North computer room? That guy looks like he means business. We can even tell in the camera that his armor is red in color and 2 desert raids in the same room. Overload the computer power conduit there. Alright, that's it. Log out. Westgate guard post. South. Okay, well, let's now check all the various... What the heck is going on?
Yes?
Seriously, what the heck's... Camera? What...
Yes?
Okay. I'll be right back, everyone. Okay, that was really weird. My mouse was fighting the camera. Okay, everything's right with the world now.
What?
Let's go ahead and I guess begin clearing out all these rooms.
Your wish?
So before we go in there, we'll pause the game, use a Master Speed, Master Valor, And I will use an improved energy resistance. If it's just one Sith in these rooms, I'm gonna feel really bad for the Sith.
What is it?
Yes?
I will be your doom!
We'll take all the supplies, but we don't really need any of this at this point in the game. We have so much of it. And they're just normal stim packs as well. But we really should clear every single room of every single Sith, and the off chance there's some quest item or some other important item that we need. Okay, our energy resistance is still in effect. We'll use force immunity. Force
What is it?
Okay, we can use a master speed, and Jun, you can open the door.
What?
That is what a Jedi can do.
I guess none of the Sith were monitoring what was happening outside this place. I guess they figured they've been here for 3 years. And no one's broken in.
Yes?
So they've let their guard down. Their security is rather lax at this moment. And we'll take full advantage of that fact to kill every single lone Sith in each individual room. I kind of refuse to believe this is useful. Yeah, this is exactly the same as the other computer, so we don't need to access this. Oh, what's down this long corridor? Oh, the gun turrets! Heavy defense turrets. Alright, let's destroy droid. Destroy droid. We'll do this. Let's use another improved energy resistance. And Juhani will use a master
What
speed.
is it?
Yep, run up here and begin slicing these to bits.
Yes?
That
Is what a Jedi can do.
Oh, nothing. There was nothing in this room. Interesting. A long, empty corridor. Alright, Jolie, we want another energy resistance. We'll use we'll use a master speed on you, Juhani, and I will use destroy door. A very powerful force technique. More security turrets. Destroy droid. And do that again.
that
Is what a Jedi
for the order!
Alright, that's the south side, completely emptied of all hostilities. Nothing really in there except for a few crates and treasure chests, though. Alright, I guess we'll check this room. Let's see, do I have any really weak stimulants? We might as well just use them up. Internal alacrity.
Yes?
Alright, Jolie, you'll use another a force immunity, and I will open the store. Okay, cool. We got some tough enemies in here.
That is what a Jedi can
Oh, hey, she used force jump.
do.
That
Is what a Jedi can do.
I'm really glad we have Juhani here because she's... Oh, you know what? We do have this weapon. Juhani has the only blade weapon on her that I brought. Well, actually, that's not true at all. We do have another blade. We have two. Actually, we could give her both bladed weapons. Wow, this is practically double her damage and a greater chance to hit. But I might need it, so... And by that, yes. I literally mean me. Jun might need it. Actually, I'm not Jun. But Jun might need it, so we won't give it to her quite yet. A rusted droid. I don't see why we should even repair it. It's not like we haven't needed... We haven't needed any assistance recently, and I don't think we are with these two with us. I get... Since I'm only seeing, like, lone enemies in here, originally, did this area have to be done only by yourself without any companions? Maybe the modded version of the game restored the option of having companions with you here. Let's repair the droid. We'll optimize its weaponry, fix its targeting system, activate its shield, and set it active. We have some mines, which aren't being used by anything, and that droid's now wandering off to go who knows where. There's no reason for us to approach those mines. They'll stay there. And oh, I was about to say I'm done using powers and skills, but here's some Jedi. So let's use a few powers here.
Yes?
What?
Who dares intrude on our meditations? You know the penalty for... Revan, you are back.
I am Revan no longer. I serve the light and the Jedi Council now.
Malak told us what happened to you. The Jedi Council has stripped you of your power. You are a shell of what you once were.
You are not fit to rule the Sith anymore, Revan. Darth Malak will reward us greatly for destroying you.
Light side points gained. Alright, well, we'll choke your friend there, and then we'll afflict you. And then we'll fight you. Juhani can move up and slash this person to death.
I will be your...
We move you up, and we go ahead and status steal.
That is what a Jedi can do. That is what a Jedi can do.
What?
I don't even need anything they're carrying. Why do I even care about any of this loot? Oh, because they have Sith power gauntlets. That's why. What are Sith power gauntlets? +3 strength. What are you using? Oh, better for you. Whatchamacallit, Juhani. Based on stolen Iradu designs, items of this type utilize almost uncomfortable bursts of repulsor lift energy to assist movement. They are rarely seen outside of Sith possession.
Sure.
So I guess there's ways for you to gain a little more light side or dark side points in here.
Revan, Lord Malak told us you still lived. At last, a challenge worthy of my skills. I grow so bored with slaughtering these mindless training droids. I intensified my training tenfold in hopes I would get the chance to face you in mortal combat. I am glad to see my training has not been in vain.
Who are you? Why do I care? Alright, I'm gonna use adrenal strength because we have it. We'll use a stamina on Jolie, and we'll use a alacrity on Juhani.
Yes.
And then Juhani can use Master Speed. We'll use a Force Immunity here, and I'll use a Improved Energy Resistance.
Yes.
Yeah, that went about as well as I expected it to go. Dark Jedi Robe, Ipari Crystal, 2 Plasma Grenades, a bunch of other stuff, more Sith Power Gauntlets. Unless there's like some upgradable pistol in here, I don't really... Did you hear your master dying? Oh, of course he did. That's why he stayed here.
That is what a Jedi can do.
To be fair, Juhani, that's what most people can probably do with a lightsaber. They can cut up anyone they wish. Missed. Missed. There is some good stuff in here, but we have the best stuff money can buy, with the exception of perhaps a pistol of some sort. Holy crap, 5 of each grenade. Alright, worth it. Oh, and they gave us a workbench. But I doubt there's anything we need here. What's that one Upari crystal do? 3 attack bonus, an extra D8 energy damage. That could be useful for Juhani, actually. So she's currently using... Is that a Nexter crystal? A Nexter crystal, which is... +1 in Keen, but I like her having Keen. And that combined with the Opila for massive criticals. I like that combination, so no, I don't want her to have that. I don't need her to have another upgrade. You're using Bolt Deflection, Jolie. What's your other one? A Luxum Crystal. Extra damage versus droids. I guess we can give you the Impari. Sure, we'll give you this. You'll do a little more damage with your weapon against everything, rather than just a big amount of damage against bots. I guess we'll just take everything. We don't really need it. No one needs any other Oh, hello. Any other equipment. I wasn't expecting 2 of you in here. Let's destroy the droid and Jun will kill it. Juhani. Let's try horroring him. And then you'll use a Master Speed, and then you'll begin winning. And Jolie will use an Improved Energy.
That is what a Jedi can do.
Man, this is way too easy. But maybe I shouldn't be too surprised. At this point in the game, we are very powerful, and we do have 3 incredibly powerful Force people here.
What?
Yes?
Force people? Jedi, Tim. Force people. Yep. That's what I said.
Yes?
So, I'm going to talk a little bit about game design, a tiny bit. I don't really... While I appreciate the desire to make the player feel very powerful at this point in the game...
Please don't hurt me. I'm injured and unarmed. I can't even get out of this bed.
Well, you can't even move at all. Who are you?
I'm just one of the Sith apprentices. Nobody important. I was injured when my master sent me and 2 other apprentices out to investigate a ship that crashed here recently. We didn't find the ship, but we stumbled across one of those rancors. It wasn't even full grown, but it took all 3 of us to bring it down. None of us escaped unscathed, but I got the worst of it. The beast snapped my spine in the battle. I can't even walk anymore.
I need some information.
You think I'm gonna tell you all the Sith secrets just because I'm crippled? You won't get anything out of me.
Don't you recognize me? I'm Darth Revan.
Lord Revan, forgive me, Master. I didn't recognize you. Lord Malak told us all you were dead.
Malak betrayed me, and all those who follow him shall suffer.
Please, Lord Revan, spare me. I didn't know you still lived.
I trust your loyalty, but if you set off the alarm, you will suffer.
I will not betray you, Lord Revan. It's physically impossible for me in any case. My injuries are so severe, it will be weeks before I can leave this bed.
I need some information.
Lord Revan, you are the true master. Whatever you command, I shall do. Ask your questions, Master. I am here to serve.
How do I shut off the disruptor field protecting the Star Forge?
I don't know. I swear, I'm just an apprentice. Why would they tell me anything like that?
Where can I get information on the Star Forge?
I don't know much about the Star Forge, but I hear it has something to do with this temple. Maybe there might be information on it in the library down on the lower level.
Very well. I'll be going now. We're not going to kill her or do anything like that. There's no reason to do so. I'm done searching boxes with the rest of the game. We don't need anything what's in there. We have plenty of advanced repair kits, med packs, advanced med packs, life support packs. We got like 50 of them, and we're not using them. Nothing's really threatening us. And on that note, again, like, I can appreciate the game designers wanting you to feel extremely powerful at this point in the game. I suppose there's something to be said about not forcing you to do several rather long, difficult fights. But it's also, it would be fun. And these fights feel a little pointless, if I'm being honest. They're way too easy. We just slaughtered everything on the upper level. And of course, my companions are nowhere near me.
Yes?
Because why would they be? Come on, guys. So, we've been playing for just about an hour, everyone. We're going to stop before we actually go down. We'll stop just as we enter the lower level. We'll clear out anything that might be waiting for us in that lowest room. And then we'll call this session. We'll finish probably the temple in the next episode. I'm going to make the assumption it's all done. And oh, hold on. We didn't actually check the front door. It's too late. We're here. Let's head on down. Okay, let's destroy this droid. To start.
Your wish?
John, don't just turn around. There's another droid right there.
What?
And some deadly mines. I don't care about whatever's in that footlocker. We don't need that. So unless the game's going to force me to go in that direction, well, I guess we should check these. There might be a key. No keys. All right, everyone. So let's stop here. We've begun to destroy everything inside. Oh my God, music! Please stop. We're gonna stop here. When we come back, we will go ahead and clear out the rest of the temple. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.